Morning, happy Tuesday, happy book review day. Today's book is Alison Bechdel's Dykes to Watch Out For, the audiobook. If you think Bechdel sounds familiar but you can't quite place it, you've probably heard of the Bechdel test, if nothing else. But she wrote comics for a variety of publications from, I don't know, like 1983 to 2008, I think. This collects basically the first 5 or 6 years, I believe. I think it ends. I think it goes from like 83 to 87, and it's voiced by people like Roxane Gay and Jane Lynch, and there's a bunch of other names. Those are the two I was most excited about, and it was really fun to listen to. Um, this is the Bechdel test, which is basically, a character says they only go to movies where that meets a couple requirements. Three basic requirements. One is it has to have at least two women in it. They have to talk to each other about something other than a man, and that's gone on to be used for a number of different reasons. But one of the things that this audiobook does that is really exciting. So I've listened to The Sandman and some other comic adaptations, and the ones that do it well do a really good job of having a great cast of characters. They're consistent throughout, but then they also populate the soundscape as well. So if they are walking, you hear footsteps. If they're at a rally or something, you hear a lot of crowd noise, and you really can get lost in that. And Bechdel does a really good job of, her frames have all kinds of interesting imagery. So if you haven't taken the time to go through and investigate um, her actual written comics and drawn comics, then you still get a sense of what's going on in the background of those frames as well. Um, Her books or her comics have been collected in a bunch of different um, volumes, I guess. And this one I think is just called Dykes to Watch Out For, which was the original title of the strip that she used to do. They're mostly a single page kind of comic. I know that she published some in The Advocate and some other ones that went on after that. But in terms of audiobook, it's fairly short. I think it was like 3.5 hours, but very entertaining. And it's a real interesting snapshot of the United States and what was happening at that time. So most of the storylines are just about what a lesbian couple does on their what their life is like. But then there's also all of the politics that seep in as well. It kind of culminates in a trip to Washington D.C. for a rally, I think in 1987. But anyway, really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend Alison Bechdel's Dykes to Watch Out For. Uh, Thanks so much. Have a good day, and let me know what you're reading.